Alright, how's it going, you guys? We are into game 13. I'm currently 1222, and let's get going. We're gonna go ahead and set up with the Coracon. We got the exchange variation. Here I just like to block with the knight. I could let's develop the bishop, pin with the queen, and then we can put our pawns all on light squares. I'm okay chopping that off for the moment. Because I get good development here. And it's pretty cool. He castled. We'll take that. It does create a weak pawn here, but I think we'll be okay. And then let's go ahead and develop the dark squared bishop now. I think he wants to put it like here or here, at least his dark squared bishop. So let's quickly first do this, so it limits him being able to pin. And then if his dark squared bishop goes here, which it does, let's just go ahead and trade. I'm thinking about just trading that off. I want to contest that, right? It's like, oh, you want this open file. Okay, wow. So he just, it's interesting. Didn't expect that. If I take, he takes with tempo, I guess. Maybe, I guess. But it creates a weakness. So let's just go ahead and take that. And then let's fall back with our knight, actually. Like this. And now we'll castle as well. And now we're looking pretty good, I would say. Okay, he centralizes his rooks. Let's go ahead and maybe... I kind of want to target this pawn. And also get my queen out. But where would be a good spot for this? Maybe here, and that way I attack this and this. Let's try that. So now, okay, so he saves this, weakens the knight, but now that's just a pawn, right? Because if he takes with the rook, I take with the queen. So I think that might just win us. That was pretty much like a fork, right? And I like this move because it gains tempo on the queen. And unless he wants to lose the rook for the knight, that's just good good tempo, I suppose. So now we're up just a pawn. That was a really cool... Instead of, I guess, sliding my rooks in, I kind of wanted to do that instead. Now, do we have a tactic here? Now that my queen is on the same line as the rook, do we have... or same line as the queen? I would say check, but he could take back with either the pawn or that. And the thing is, the queen is protected here, right? So, probably not. He's actually threatening on actually taking now, right? So I'm thinking we could just move back. I can move here. I don't think there's any like advancing moves that I could do. But I think just being in front of my king is safe. The queens will be looking at each other, but I think that's okay. Is there a better move though? I think, you know, he's planning on I have to move the knight, right? I mean, he's got two attackers. I only have one defender. So let's go ahead and move. I'm willing to trade here. This would be a crazy endgame if we end up just trading queens here, and then I have to play a pawn endgame. Yep. So this is, yep. So he moves that down now. He's not looking at the knight anymore. So I'm curious of how I can attack this knight. I can't go here. I can't go here because of the rook. Do I just play my knight back there? It seems silly, right? Trying for like a repeat position, but let's just quickly do it though. Let's get retemp. If he goes back, we might have to figure out some other creative way to move forward. So he doesn't. He actually, but he's still attacking it, so he's still threatening on taking. Huh. Still looking at it though. Silly. Okay, let's go back. Maybe maybe we could play something like this. I would like this, maybe, to attack the knight. Where would the knight go? Here. Is that too much? Maybe just attacking... It's just a loose piece. I would love to attack it. This will lose a pawn. Maybe here, but then that allows the knight... Nah, it doesn't allow the knight in, but I like how it would restrict, though. So yeah, if I play here, he's got this, or this, or any backwards moves, really. And I think that just allows the knight to, like, start shifting over here, which I don't quite like. But, you know, I don't see anything wrong with this move, you know. I can always go to this outpost as well. Okay, attacking the knight, but it's guarded. Maybe now we try to get in? Still don't like that. Maybe this and this seems pretty good. Thinking maybe here that to allow some pawn movements. I'd like my queen to get more active. But I'm just trying to figure out the best move for that. Maybe I go for here and here. That might create a weakness. Actually, maybe we just need to kind of play a little more passive. Maybe here to attack the knight. But he'll go back. Let's see. I want to keep my eyes on these guys, maybe. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I want my other rook to be also in the middle of the thing, so if I go here, can it be easily attacked? Yes, with the knight here. So I'm thinking maybe let's just open, let's just get the queen off the back rank, and now let's maybe slide our rooks towards the middle potentially. So he's playing for this. Trying to get some counterplay here. How do I shut this down? Here, knight takes, this takes. Anyone could take. Alright, let's go ahead and advance in the center here. Now knight can go there. Let's go ahead and push this. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Wow. Here, then he can go here. Yeah, pushing these pawns, I like how it's restricting what my opponent can do. Because he's about to play here. If I attack the knight just goes here anyways, I think. And then we just trade. I would lose a pawn. Yeah, so g5 is coming. What do I do with g5? I just fall all the way back? Take and open up the king? He's really pushed a lot of his pawns on the king side. I'm trying to... What could be done about that? Here. Oh, I see. I mean, I could push, and if he pushes, then I can get my knight here. Ooh. If he takes, though, then that would not work. That would be a blunder of a pawn. That would be a blunder of a pawn. I really would like if I pushed, he would take, but... Or I would like if I pushed and him to push. But that's not how that works. Maybe I do need to create some threats here. Let's try it. This does look at my rook, but it is guarded. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yup. Take and knight takes, or queen takes is fine. It does alleviate some of my defense here. Maybe I could go here. That would not work. Oh, and then here. But I am under some pressure here, so maybe just getting rid of this knight, not allowing it to hop in to things. So let's just go ahead and take that. He took with rook. Think about maybe pinning, but I don't know if that does really anything, really. So maybe this will slide our other rook in. Does the pin do anything? Here, maybe? Yeah, how would he defend it? Like this? Yeah. But getting a rook on the line can't be that bad. It helps promote this a bit. Okay, interesting. What in the world? Take. Yeah, see, like, he's getting ready to move his pieces into the fight, you know? Very hard to see what might be the best way in here. I can like totally maybe lock this down, or at least try to. But every pawn push I do, I create a weakness. So I'm trying to see what the best if I go here, he's bound to take with the pawn. And if I take with this pawn, wait a second. Here, here. It just drops a pawn. Simply just drops a pawn. So not a good move, I don't think. Yeah. Maybe it is this move, and when he takes, I take back. Wait, hold on. Here. Take. Here. Oh, but if I push now, it just loses a pawn. That's what I was looking at. So do I push here instead, prepping for this? I do like my queen on this line, but if this is coming anyways, take, and then queen over, and then rook over, oops, and then rook over, and then mate, maybe it is best to just move the pawn, or move the rook out of the way. Is this rook over? Is that too slow? And do I need to do this now? I feel like that just drops this though. Take, take. Take, take, check. Oh, so if I push now and I drop this pawn, and I take this and I take this and I do check, and he goes down or something, then I try to come down and take all these pawns. I don't know if I like that. But I feel like everything else is just too slow. Like this is slow, this is coming. Here is an immediate attack. Right, let's just do it. I'm spending too much time on this. I have to watch my time. I'm down well over 10 minutes. And I don't like it for a little bit because if he takes, I take. I'm pinning myself. But I am threatening that pawn. So it's like... And I can maybe get in a little bit. I'm not sure. Yep, so we saw that. And I was going to take. And then when he takes, I take this one. And now I have a check. And then when he goes down, what do I do? Check here? Or do I just play here, threatening? Oh, well, it's not really threatening both, is it? Is it good to... Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do this. I was about to say, like, is it good just to leave the safety of my home? Like, he blocks like that. I could go here. Or here. Wait, what would be good? I'm trying to rush here. Hold on. He was targeting that pawn. This is not a sack because my king will defend it. Okay, well, he's targeting that. Maybe we can go down and save it. Or here. Here would work. Now he does have here, in which if I take, he takes, and it's a check, and I go here. But I think that's okay. Let's go here and target this pawn. 14 minutes, guys. I've got to play. So now he is threatening this, but I'm threatening this. So is that worth it? He'll have two passers on that side. I just don't know. I just don't know. Maybe. Hold on. Let's take this. Let's slide over and maybe try to do a check. How about that? Let's go here. And oh, if he pins me, that would be devastating. I might have to just take. If he comes back. Oh, hold on. Check. Oh, that is so weird. Why would he do that? He slides all the way over. What in the world? Um, that's kind of crazy. Is there a way to trick this? Hmm. With the check here, maybe, but nah, that doesn't work. Let's go ahead and first check him here. You can go down. Oh, I can't even check, take. That doesn't work. So let's go. Oh, this is so tough. Hold on. Let's go all the way down. This is so weird. Whoa, is that free? No, it's not. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Let's go all the way over here. Attack the pawn. Twice now. Okay. Oh, that doesn't work. Third 12 minutes, 12 minutes. What can I do? Can go here and attack that. Thing is, he'll always have some check on the bottom rank, which is really annoying. Go ahead and do that. Yep, so there's the check I was talking about. Okay. Oh, but he left that though. He left that though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You left that pawn hanging. And now that's a rook. Oh my gosh. Let's get this guy in the play, shall we? Oh, let's go down actually. Oh, that's protected. Okay. Okay. All right. I see you. Check. 11 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is so nasty. We can get him, right? We can get him. We got this. We got this. We got this. Now he can't go here or here. Oh my gosh. So he's got to go here. Yes! What a game! Oh my gosh. Finding the pawn with the check. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Wow. What a game. What a game. What a game. That was awesome. Wow, you guys. We are on the 9-4 right now. 9-4. Oh my gosh. What a game 13. Let's game review. That was amazing. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. The checks were there. His king was so exposed. I knew it was possible. All right. All right. Look what we got. 89.3. Playing like a 1950. I love to see that. That is awesome. Wow. Very, very cool. Thumbs up all around. Very cool. That was the good game. So yeah, standard Korkan, really good Korkan here. We go into the exchange. We block it with the knight because I'm fine with him taking it here because really I just get these two connected pawns, and once my bishop's out, you know, let's say like he does whatever, right? I get this nice pawn chain all on light squares. It says inaccuracy at the moment, but you get the idea, right? Which is pretty cool. So we get the bishop out, and there you go. Just like I was saying, the best move there, just, you know, putting my pawn on the light square and then getting my dark square bishop out. Here I just take, as well, since I have already committed to my pawn chain. So now I've got all my pawns on light squares here. And I did like that move. I mean, I did a thumbs up. I figured, like, okay, well, it would be silly for the bishop, like I'm thinking in the opponent's position, what does the opponent want, right? And the next piece after the knight's been pushed out, the next piece that the opponent wants is the bishop. So I'm already thinking, okay, he's going to want to place it right there. So I went ahead and played h6 here. Now I already knew this was here, but I knew that I would want to, try to fight for that coverage. So I just take, and falling back here just to keep pressure there was good. So we had to develop castling, and that was really, I don't know what's happened in the last like game or two, but I've been finding these really good one movers where, with the queen specifically, where the queen just moves and it's like a fork of two pieces. It's just, how fascinating is that? And then when he protected one, I picked up the other with tempo. And then actually bringing it over to the left was really good. I did repeat once, but he went back, so I maneuvered it around a little bit more. Got my queen up a little bit, so that's really good. I was kind of curious what should I do here, but bringing the queen up was good. Pushing this pawn was good. I'm really interested to see what it thinks about my pawn movements that I had. Right there, I thought that was really good too, knowing that that was an outpost. So seeing what, maybe looking at my opponent's position and seeing what they want, right? Okay, that was an inaccuracy. I was figuring out what would be the best move. It was actually rook to attack there, or just to put pressure there. I just take, and then rook actually here was really good. I was just thinking, hey, how do we get my pieces in the game? So that was really good. I did not like that pawn break. Oh, it wanted a rook lift, huh? Okay. I did see rook lift, but then I kind of felt like things were kind of getting a little congested, right? The rook could only slide left and right here. I didn't really like that much, so I tried pressuring a little bit here. Totally puts white at more of an advantage. It's kind of even here now. When we exchanged here, I figured it was a good pawn break because it allowed my queen to get in. I started doing some checks, saving the pawn there, coming down, picking up a pawn. He picked up a pawn, took the file. Really good check there. Coming back. Let's see what it says here. Good, just pressure. And yeah, that was just a straight blunder. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so I just capitalized real quick on the blunder. And yeah, he needed to actually go all the way home to protect this pawn. But since he did this to defend this pawn, he was playing so defensively. Oh, let me defend this pawn. What was the idea? If he did come back to save this, that would just allow me to pick up this, right? Yep, absolutely. So my opponent did see that he needed to watch this because when I moved here, he understood that I'm attacking this, so that way I could then double attack this, right? So he gave a check, and then he just went to defend this pawn. But I spotted the move of finding, queen takes on g4 with a check, forcing him to actually go to the left, picking up the rook, and yeah, oh, that was a mistake. Oh no, what did I miss? Checking again with the rook. Okay, I did eventually get there with this check, right? So that way it forced him over and mate was just incoming. So yeah, really good game, you guys. Wow, faster than I thought. That was awesome. Still had the queen on the board and a rook, and we just maneuvered it around just right. So really good, you guys. 12:29 at the moment. Let's keep going. See you guys in the next video.